stay to the end for the runs that I got in my 100% completion.
Earlier today, I beat Phobos, my first extreme demon, and I beat it in about 48 attempts. It's a jump from fairy dust. I'm very creative doing a jump from a hard demon to an extreme demon. But I just wanted to give a quick review. I made this copy to just to kind of run through the level and tell you what I think about each individual part, how to do them maybe, and because I'm not really good at explaining stuff, and yeah, just overall what I think of the level. So this first part, it's just, I mean, it's very easy. It's probably the easiest part in the entire level. You just hit this pad, this blue orb, the yellow orb, the pink orb, jump through there. You only hit pink orbs here, and then you hit this yellow orb, and then just jump over this triple spike. If I can do it. And then wait and hit that yellow orb. Very, very easy, very, very consistent. This part's super easy. There's nothing to learn here, except maybe a click pattern. My click pattern for this mini wave part is just spam here, go all the way down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I usually do. There's 2 ways to do this next part, but I really don't know the other way. But I know I've seen it. The way that I do it is, here, I'm going to 0.5. Jump, hit these 2 orbs, fall and hit this yellow orb, and after you hit it, hold, because there's a block inside of this blue orb that you want to jump off of. And if you don't hold, you're gonna hit the blue orb and go down to where you don't need to be. Hit that blue orb. Just go through shit. Hit this blue orb down here. Once you hit this platform, you have to immediately jump, or else that happens. There's a spike in that pad, so immediately jump. That, I don't know why that breaks there. You can hit that orb pretty much whenever you want, as long as you just don't buffer it. This part's going to be a doozy to explain. Hit this immediately, jump, so you jump immediately after hitting that, so you land on this platform perfectly. And then you jump right here. 1, 2, 3 jumps in there, and then you jump before going into this portal. If you jump after going into that, you're not going to be lined up correctly for the rest of the part. You jump, obviously. Very simple timings. These can be kind of hard right here. But this part, I watched Vortrox's video. He described this part as like super bad. It's really not that bad. It's just consistency. And then this next part, let's see if I can do it in one run. So yeah, that's that. You know, you just fly a little bit here and there. Don't touch the spikes. You know. Here you kind of want to go into that portal. I was gonna say low, but that's actually not true. You just want to go in the middle. This is just two block wide straight fly. If you can't do this, you shouldn't be playing this level. Here, when you hit this yellow orb, this is actually a lot easier than it looks. But you just hit this yellow orb, let yourself fly for like a second. 1, 2, hold, and then you just let go and fly in between there. This part, there's nothing to really explain here. You just kind of don't touch the saws. This part's really easy. It sucks dying here though, because it's so easy. You hit that orb late. Now this is the single-handed worst part of the level by far, I believe. I've had nightmares of this part because of this little yellow portal right here. The way it's rotated, its hitbox is so bad. This part cannot. It got a little consistent, but it doesn't get perfect. You will die here probably like 50% of the time, because that's where 50% of my runs went, was right here. Dying to that spike or just anything in this part, really. And what sucks about it too is like after you pass the yellow portal, dying here it feels so bad because it's like you passed the cancer of the part. But yeah, you know, this part super simple, straight fly. Kind of spam here. And my click pattern for this part is 1-2. Just hold really far and then just let go into the ball portal. I'm gonna turn on hitboxes to show this part and speed hack to kind of explain better. So after hitting this blue portal, you hit this blue orb to go up onto these platforms right here that cover up the spikes. You want to go down here and then up again, and then there's another platform here that you fall onto. One. And you want to go in between here. You should never really die to this part. I've died here once by hitting this block instead of going in here. But this is just a really easy part. Just simple memory. Go back up there. Immediately jump once you hit this this UFO portal to go up through here. All these are fake paths down here. Jump up through there. Kind of hit this shit. After you hit those orbs, you go into this portal. You should hold after going into it for longer than you would think, but pretty long. Because if you don't, you just hit that spike. And then you just kind of balance while going up and down through here. You always want to go in through the middle of this portal. If not, it's just going to be jank and you're going to die. Now, this part, there's nothing really to this part. You just don't hit the spikes. Professional knowledge. There's an orb in this portal, so when you go through here, you just hold going through that portal, because if you hit the orb, you die. You hit that orb right there, go through that. Simple straight fly. This is the second worst part of the level, and that's not a controversial opinion. It's objectively correct, because this transition is super bad into this duel. You will more often than not, without practice of course, get something like that where it's just misaligned and you just can't make it. But luckily I just watched Aeon Air's video helping EVW beat Phobos, and I learned his strat, which is basically 1, 2, 3. And it's pretty consistent. It's not 100% accurate the whole time, but you know, this duel, I don't really know how to explain this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. That's my explanation. Good luck. Anyway, straight fly, hit those orbs. Now the click pattern for this part, go into this UFO portal low first of all, because if you don't, you're gonna hit the saws above you. But then click pattern is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. That's the one that I use. This part, this orb is in the way. You can't hit it, so you hold into it. You hold into it, and then you, after passing the orb, you just keep holding afterwards. You have to wait a pretty long while too, because if you don't, you're gonna hit it. Well, I can't hit it to save my life, but this part super easy, straight fly. Now this drop is probably the most intimidating part of level, but once you learn it, it's not that hard. I mean, it is going from 0 because of the nerfs, but by itself, it's really not hard. This transition, just hold. You don't want to hit any of these, because if you do, this happens, and it's just weird and jank. So you hold, let go, and then go in low. Go into speed hack real quick. Actually, I think I need to hack this part to be even slower to explain it. Hit this green orb late right here. Hit this blue orb late. Kind of middle timing for all these. Hit this one as soon as possible. Jump early right there, so you can go into this gap and hit. You have to hit this pink orb kind of late. Hit this blue orb, and then when you get here, you hit this blue orb not as late as possible, but you have to hit it pretty late, or else you're just gonna hit this spike right there. And then this timing, it's just like a 1-2. It gets really consistent. It looks a lot harder than it is. It's really not that bad. This UFO part, going back to Vortrox's video and how he was enjoying Phobos because he loved it.
I love it!
He was explaining this part like it was so horrible, but he was just doing it so wrong. For some reason, he like went upside down here, and he like had to do a double click around here for no reason. The click pattern that's the easiest to do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And that's just practice. You just practice that pattern over and over until you get it. Here, if you go through here, you die, so you jump up. There's a green orb inside of the ship portal right here that you have to hit. 1, 2. And then that ball part goes with the music. There's a blue orb in the portal right here that you have to hit. So it goes like 1, 2, 1, 2. This is just straight fly. There's a line right here that kills you. You have to jump over it. So the way you do that, the way I like to do it, there's two ways of doing this. You could hold into it by like doing that. But the way I like to do it is by going low into this blue portal right here, hitting this slope down here. And then you can instantly jump up as a robot. I find that way more consistent than going upwards. Now this part is probably the third easiest part of the level, besides the beginning cube and wave. But the nerves here at 90 can get you. I haven't died here personally, but I've seen videos of people dying here. Basically how you do it is you just go down before that blue orb, you just hold and go up into the middle. Don't hit this orb, like, because, I mean, you die. Genius. Go down here, go up here, go up through this portal. Don't hit the orb, because that's just wacky. Straight fly, go down, straight fly. And then that's it. Now, overall, Phobos is, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. The individual parts are enjoyable, except for Eyeblade, of course. That part is fucking cancerous, but playing from zero is honestly not that enjoyable. I played it for like 4 hours today, or 5 hours maybe, and then like 4 hours yesterday. I was really starting to not like this level towards the end. I'm so glad I beat it when I did. So yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. Don't recommend this for a first extreme. It's way too hard for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Step forth and be ready.
Holy shit.
Blood for the blood god.
Wow.
Blood for the blood god.
Wow.
Critical error.
Step forth and be recognized. Who among us shall rise? Blood for the blood god.
My microphone was muted for my reaction, but dude, I was screaming. Oh my god. I can't believe I just fucking did it. I can't believe I wish my microphone wasn't muted. That fucking sucked. Oh, I don't care though. I don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How many attempts? How many attempts? Okay. Okay. I have other copies. $48,342 attempts. Oh my god.